Alright, and hello everyone, and welcome to Beacon Pines. Ooh, ominous thunder. So, I was a Kickstarter backer for this, so I'm pretty sure Kickstarter, not Indiegogo, but let's see what we got here.
Dear reader,
Hey, that's me.
allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself. It is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special. Without you, there is no story. Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be. This is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn. His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
Alright, so now there was a demo for this, which I played and really enjoyed, and got me to back this. So, hey, Dad. So, how are things going? Here's our first day of summer vacation. Start middle school now. 6 years old when he died, and it's been 6 years now. From around out, you've been gone longer than when you were here. Feels like it should mean something. I've always said this tree was your favorite spot in the world. Me too. Hey, Luca. Did I find you here?
Lola was Luca's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Well, after I banged on your door till your grand answered, and I checked the pond and climbed up into the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes and the flowers on the grave.
Oh, yeah, right. Your mom always did this on your day's birthday. Yeah. And are you gonna keep doing it now that your mom's gone too? She's not gone. She's just missing. Sorry. I meant to say she won't miss you. She's gonna come back, Willow. Of course she is. Okay, Dad. See you next time. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, lead the way. I love the art style that you went with here. So. Eee. Alright, so. Yeah, so these are a aspect of the game that, so you get various, I don't know what they're called, badges or whatnot. So you can go and take a look.
Wonderful! I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now.
So we'll be able to use those to make choices
Its purpose
later
will
on in the
reveal
game.
itself soon enough.
Alright, and... Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if I ever get to that. And the perfect way to start our summer.
Rollo looked to the side suspiciously.
Not here. They might be watching. They who? Shh, not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. Alright, I'll just have to tell Gran and we can head out. She's gonna tell her. I don't know, I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you by the welcome sign. Your Gran still kind of wigs me out. You don't do well with new people. She moved in like half a year ago. Just meet you on the siren den. See yourself. I won't be long. Tell Gran you're heading out with Rollo. Secondary I don't. Sorry?
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
Right, so it means you should probably go look around.
Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful and more covered in flowery fabric. One of his father's old stethoscopes. Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though. Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation. Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet. Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
The hide shrine?
Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into...
That seems... no, nothing.
Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still...
Alright, a chill.
Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the... Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation.
Okay. I think we got everything up here. So...
just some dusty knickknacks. The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old... a pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
So, standard stuff, junk.
An array of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with the day of the week.
Okay.
Oh my, this is quite exciting. I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years. You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for... You are about to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word. Step forth, dear reader. A sturdy old wheel... Young Luca would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother. She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror. A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench.
And I think... time to talk with Grandma. Hey, Gran, I'm gonna go see, hang with Rollo for the day. See you later. Okay, objective complete. Hold up now. Where are you and Rollo heading exactly? Oh, nowhere special.
The less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
Okay, we're just gonna go for the day. So ponder, hide, chill. Chill seems like something we do.
We're just gonna go chill for the day. The best lies are built on truth.
Boys always in a hurry to do nothing. Stick with what we're good at. I'll make sure you're done chilling in time for supper.
Easy. Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess. That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle. The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made.
Okay. So if we want to replay,
You can see the turning point, which has been revealed.
Jesus, okay.
At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches.
Okay.
Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
We're just going to go and...
We were just gonna go ponder for the day.
Really? What were we boys going to ponder on such a lovely day,
This was
exactly?
Lucas' chance to sell his alibi.
Well, you know, big stuff, small stuff, medium, mostly medium pondering. I'll make sure you don't overburden your preponderance of pondering. Huh? Oh, forget it. Off with you now. Alright. Oh, Anuka? You and Rollo stay out of trouble. I know. Get into trouble with Rollo. Okay. Go ahead. Okay. Alright, well, we've been up, so come back. On the path. Come in. Woo! Dang it, Rollo.
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and a sort of natural barrier for the...
You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path.
Chapter 2. Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and until the foul harvest and his sudden death. In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
Alright, so we're through an economic downturn here. Hey, Mr. Kerr.
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past. After the failing of Valentine fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Sure. Now, come on, when I was your age, there's nothing more exciting than a town festival. Food, music, dancing. Sounds pretty alright. Gosh darn it is. Looking forward to letting off some steam myself. I should invite all your little friends. I couldn't keep Rollo away if I tried. Excellent. So I gotta get back to proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits and all that. Sorry, young Van Horn can't talk right now.
Mayor Augustus Valentine was not busy.
That's right. How many times is Mayor?
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Work. Alright, what can the mayor Beacon Pine do for you? Oh, just saying hi, I guess. Well, good day to you, Mr. Horn. I suppose Old Pickler's Pond. Hey Judson, is the line playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. It's a weird turn of phrase. Line playing a tune. Let me think of it. Can't remember last time I reeled one in. But hey, it's never brought the catch. This is where I come to think. And my dad used to do that too. It reminds me. Everyone wanted his chair back. I've taken to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel. Don't mind. I think it should stay. Not at all. The empty chair makes for a great listener.
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown. Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect. Luca tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
You're a good cast now. Come on. Oh.
Luca tied a shoe. What fish could resist a nice...
What is she? I'm gonna try. I don't get this with the shoestring. Come on. Not too hard, not too fast. Hey. You got no boot. You think the other one is hard to say. Sometimes things drift away. Not that fair. No, it's not. Oh, whatever it is. At least the other boot at least has a sack to keep it company.
Luca gently baited a feather onto the hook, good for skimming the surface.
Yeah. Well, I'll be switched. It's your old rubber ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. Told you it'd turn up. Hee. You're bait for the tackle box. Oh.
Luca gently baited a feather, good for skimming the surface.
Alright, let's see.
Luca gently baited, good for skimming the surface.
There. That's it. Maybe in the future I can get some more. Get some more options for that. Alright, talk to you. Mission control. Authorized personnel only. That's me.
The boys had a good thing going. As long as they kept old Jeff happy, they had an endless source of precious materials to add to the tree house. On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static. Rollo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens.
That sounds legit. Aliens and all that. It was a top secret plan to start the summer. If you know the abandoned warehouse by my place, the old Valentine building? Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. What makes you say that? Like this. Last night, it was glowing. Glowing, you sure? Kinda. This has been empty since the fall harvest. Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? You would, Rollo. You would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. I just mean we could do some research at the library. You want to actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mom is out there somewhere. Seems like everyone wants to pretend she's gone for good. So you don't have to come, Rollo, if you don't want to. Nico, remember that time I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my pa throttled me? This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I've got your back. Thanks, Rollo. Now that I think about it, looking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend my first day of summer. Let's go.
Luca's winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Anything else here?
After Luca's father had passed, Rollo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star. It was some time before Luca realized it was Rollo's way of keeping him occupied.
Just being cool. Okay.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was, a tactic he often used to avoid undesirable.
Sinclair, don't you see him sleeping, boy? How's it napping today? For me, as always. You used to have a perfect nice view from here. Till perennial harvest put the monstrosity of building in the way. And you just move with your chair a bit. Or should I be the one that moves? It's just showdown they want. I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. Come on, Andy, grab as well. So you guys can't. It'll pound you. Yep. So, yeah, but my mama said, yeah, but, a nickel for every yeah, but. I'd be the freaking king of nickels. They're right, Trish. Yep. Even Horn, do you have a moment? So, Luca. Golly, sorry, my first week at
He pulled a
Perennial
pen
Harvest.
from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Wonderful, won't happen again. Give me a first name basis, you can call me Pete. Nice to meet you, Pete. I'm sorry, ready. I'm just documenting. It's so exciting to be part of something so damn special. It's just not about fountains and foam boats. You gotta change the world. It all starts here, Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyways, I better get... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. We're gonna change this town and get every detail right. Sounds intense. Haha. Changing the world is intense, so what do you say? Answer a few questions? I guess if it's quick. Wonderful. Open to answering a few quick questions. One down, let's see. That's not hard, is it? Okay, we're going ready. For 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? Never really thought about it before. Perfect. It's the only place I've lived. See, that wasn't so
Stopped
painful.
scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? Oh, I guess not. What's that? Just 3 questions for real on time. You're literally writing down everything. Thank you so much for your time. And you process these answers. You can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Perfect. Nothing there. Just catching my breath for a bit. Go on, I'll catch up. Okay, let's see. We got Town Hall. Get to Last Chance Diner.
Holden Wilder ran the local paper of record, the Beacon.
Mr. Wilder, morning, Luco. What's the day have in store for you? I was wondering if you heard any news about news. Beacon. Knows the news that needs knowing. Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse? Nope. I thought I saw some lights there last night. Well, I ought to be careful and poke around that part of town. Winds have changed blowing, and change is a dangerous animal. Hey, got another charm. Hey, Dawn. Sorry to wake you. Yawn. No problem when it comes to the job.
Dreams of becoming a big-time reporter at night. She searched for the story that could be her big by day. She hawked papers at the
What's up? Looks like you saw something strange at the warehouse. You think about that? Might say I've heard some things. I could share about it right now. What's going on? Can't stay quiet. So I need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. Seems to be quiet in town today. Yep, everyone's preparing for the festival. Should be back to normal tomorrow. Get you then. Luca, really sorry I haven't been able to find out anything more about your mom yet. I'm just grateful you tried. Still keeping my ears up. Alright, diner's closed. Nothing else over here.
Luca could see the morning regulars nestled in their booths at the early bean.
Shop. Hey, Miss Nelson. Mrs. Nelson. Hey, Luca, big plans for the summer? Not really. Anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Anyway, Dusty old warehouse, no place for a young boy. You can be safe now. You're like I'm going to see it. Pepper. Hey, look at what's up. You know it's summer break yet, right? Of course. It's like the morning. Correct. You're studying? Well, like they say, the early bird. Is proper education required to successfully and fulfill career later in life? Uh-huh. Israel, hey, Luca, can you please tell this lazy butt to help out the cafe? Israel, would you like, you could give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, you'll never work a day in your life. Wow. Really setting the kid up for success. Okay.
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
Okay. The two wandered down the wooden path, unaware of the dangers ahead. Ooh, this game good. Alright. Hey, Bird. Hey, Luca. Doing some fact-checking for the town history exhibit. Look, kid. I'm just here to put up the lights. But did you know? The town was founded, there were only 7 citizens. They all worked for a mining company. There's only one dirt road leading to town, and there still is only one road leading to town. Alright. eager. How's the ice cream going? Not great. It's pretty cold out. And I'm in the business of selling cold. Sure things will warm up soon. Mr. Trevor's not at his grocery store. He's prepping for the festival, I guess. Gotcha. Oh, good thing I tested that watermelon. Luca, just the fellow I was looking for. Hey, Roxy, what's up?
Right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point. The first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms. Well, now I'm just rambling.
Okay.
We.
Have you seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well, I don't really know. Can't say I have. Can't say or won't say. Alex, would I lie to you? Luca, wait up. I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be lurking around here. This is one of her favorite places to stand around and be useless. Rillo. So we need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Rillo. What are you doing turning the thing with your body? Wait. You're not scared, are you? She's harmless. Let's jump. She's right around the corner, isn't she? Alright. Trouble with Rillo. Check. Don't mind me, just over here lurking. Useless. Oh, hey, sis. Hey, this weather we're having, eh? I couldn't help but notice she snuck out before breakfast. I wasn't hungry. Couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unshort. Actually, I'm going to level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. Well, pick up the slacks. Well, guys, pick up the slacks. It's the fowl festival. Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten, and the rest look like they were hit by atomic shrinkle. All the more reason to keep on digging. There's going to be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, Luke and I have places to be, so if you don't mind... Oh, I do mind. I'm not going to catch hell again because of you. So you march yourself home, harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself. Alright, so we only have one
froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles. Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little...
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Alright, Roxy, it's first day of summer. In the sunshine, we want to take it easy. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. It's great and all, but all those problems have a way of becoming my problems. Well, he said tomorrow's work of his best love for yesterday. Aren't you, Big O? Oh, rats. Expect a full report about the Valentine place. A full report? Let's get the Valentine warehouse alone. So, Fitz, what are you up to this lovely day? Shepherd Valentine, founder of Beacon Pines. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time.
A bit much.
Indulgent? Alright, let's... Peace, Solomon. Oh, geez, no time for chit-chat. Nice to see you, too. Looks like the library hasn't opened up yet. Check back later. Hey, Luca, my boy, hold up a tick. Hey, Mr. Duncreed, I was just on my way to just sold my last jar of your grandmother's preserves. Can't stack the shelves fast enough, it turns out. That's right, but I'm actually, this is Juniper will have to swing by with more of her lovely jam. Oh, don't let this old man slow you down. Remind her that she still owes me that
promise
dance.
Gran regretted the second it was made.
Indeed. She's a fine woman, that Juniper. Yeah, well, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. I gotta go. Yeah.
The phone booth was brand new, part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. It didn't see much use.
Hey, Luca. Hey, Joey. How's the bug hunt going? Not great. Bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Well, sure, bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going into Weep Woods, be careful where you step. No bug crunching, got it.
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
Oh, strange.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of. The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
Alright. And
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
okay, no turning back now. Gosh, an electrified fence. Does that
The
sound
fence
new?
thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay, what would Rollo do?
Roll to do, so that he could rule out that option.
Definitely not touching that thing.
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs were. One more to go.
2.
The fence is.
Alright, one more truth.
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
Okay, so Rollo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's
There was
going on
only
here?
one way to find out.
It smells awful. Too bad Rollo's not here. I have no problem poking around in it.
The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
Before we go bang on the door. Oh, nothing over that way.
Luca
Locked.
thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
Zipper.
The sound of
Footsteps.
footsteps grew louder.
Oh. Oh, that's not great. Shit.
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
The story was about change.
This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal. The end? I probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy, but don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that the story deserves. I just know it. From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.
Alright, House of Horrors. Alright, so looks like I can head back to that point there and try something different.
This is a story about change. It was fun, but the end? There are most
okay, so
we will find from here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential. Now, let's try something different.
okay, so alright, so a new one we could try from there, but I think this is a good spot to call it for this episode. If you enjoy it, want me to continue on the stream, let me know in the comments. And so I'm definitely going to be playing this all the way through. Definitely seems like something that is definitely going to be interesting. I want to see how they where they take it. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a good week. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.